Hello. Well, welcome Rainbeau Community. Today I'm playing more Trails in the Sky. I'm excited, per usual. I got the other two parts coming soon, so, and when you see this, they'll be there, so, but you know, for me, happy June, you know. Recording this June 1st, so, won't get posted till probably end of June. So it'll be a little late, but whatever. We're off to Bose, however the fuck you say it. So we gotta go to the gate. I think I am, like, kind of over-leveled, although they gave me Shara at level 12, and I don't know if that's supposed to be because she's, like, a bad bitch, you know, and has more health, or because I'm supposed to be a level 12. But I feel like being a level 12 would be, like, excessively grinding, but hey, I need more, green and red Sepith, especially red right now, because I just got a bunch of green, but I definitely need red. And the only creatures that really give you red are, the fucking rats from the sewers. So I was like, what? Oh. I gotta get this. Okay. And he missed. I missed all of them? Yo, what? Should I do it on the same one? I'm gonna do it. In case I miss. And then we're gonna do it on this guy. Yeah, I insta killed him! I don't know. There's like metal slime hypeness, you know? Well, also, knowing that that's there, I don't want to... Let me see, what did I save last? Okay, there. I'll just go up here. There we go. Okay, moving on. You guys had to see that, sorry. It's like the liquid metal slimes of Trails. It seems like there's only one in each chapter, though, so, like... Hello there. Are you headed for boys? We are, but how do you know we weren't just visiting again? Well, there are people like yourselves have been passing through lately, exponentially more than usual. Is that because flights have been suspended in airspace over Bose? That's exactly what happened. You wouldn't believe how busy this place is because of it. Well, I'm trying to change her voice to sound more like Sarah's, so you're just going to have to deal with this wave of Sarah's voice being weird all the time until I figure out what the vibe is for me. Well, the Royal Army is responsible for all the restricted flights, so you're really not in a position to complain. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Oh, and I think Charter's checkpoint is also being regulated. If you go to a 3, you have to get a pass from the Chief Warrant Officer next door. Okay. Next door is in, like... Seems highly inconvenient. I could just walk around here and jump the fence, but... we won't talk about it. I'm sure he means in here. Well, if it isn't Estelle, and Joshua too. Hello, Mr. Ashton. This is so funny, because, like... the characters' names, like, these are all, like, people in my life. Not Shara, that's weird. Or Estelle. That's a pretty name, though. That's actually a really pretty name. I like that name. Anyways, and this is Shara's art, if I remember correctly, right? Good afternoon, sir. We'd like to cross over to the boys' region, so we were wondering about getting a pass. Let me guess. This has something to do with Lynn, doesn't it? Yeah. Cassius was aboard. Goodness, Cassius was aboard? This is major. I'll issue a pass right away. Thank you, sir. This is alright if you issue us a pass just like this. What are you talking about? I know you kissed my face, and as a member of the Royal Army, I should do my best to cooperate with the Bracer Guild. Oh, but one other thing. Huh? Be careful if you have errands at the Haken Gate, north of here. You wanted to hide your identities as Bracers there. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I can't say any more about the matter. But if you do intend to investigate the incident, please just do it with discretion. I pray to Roditos for Cassia's safe return. He just said they fucking hate Bracers, basically, is what he said. He said, fuck them. Okay. Walk to the main gate. Alright, we got one. Well, that was quick. Okay then, how about I open the gate for you? By remote control. I feel like there should be somebody else, because couldn't you just knock his ass out and get the remote control? There should definitely be some other mechanism to this, but what do I know? Also, hopefully the video volume sounds not as fucking loud as it did in the other ones. At least like background music while I'm talking. Alright, you're clear going through. Once you cross over, you'll be able to come back unless you get a pass on the other side. Please be aware of that before you cross. Got it. That's just saying you can't come back here. it's fine. I'm leaving. Bye. Leads me into the great beyond. East Bows. Hi, Beans. What are you? You look so fucking weird. Mad Roper? You do got them green, though. I really would like red, preferably. Oh, I just used my Esprit. Damn, I do hella damage. Damn, dude, I fucked him up. I'll go attack the other monsters on my own. Naval Valley. Okay, yeah, we're going to Bows, so I'm sure we'll have to come back to the other place eventually. I like for the most part that the roads are like safe. Is this way telling me to fight through on my way here? By adding another screen. What's that headed this way? It's like a little cargo train. Well, if it isn't Sherazard, how have you been? Fine, haven't seen you in a while either. What are you up to? As you can see, I'm doing an escort job. I'm sure that you heard about all the airlines being grounded after the Lynn accident, right? Is Grant a boy or a girl? I don't know. Because I do all this cargo to Royal City by ground transfer. I see. Well, your efforts are appreciated. Ignore that country slide. So, how about yourself? How are you doing with these youngsters? Don't tell me you're looking into the incident. That was the plan. Why? Do you know something we should be aware of? Well, I think it'd be best if we spoke with LeGrand about it at the Bows branch. Anyway, I've got to get going. Catch you later. Damn, shit's going down. Dude, I love that they were able to give her titties. I guess, like, all you had to do is add a line and some shading, but, like, first Mr. Ashton, now him. Everyone keeps hitting at something, but no one will just go out and say it. I wonder what's up. Well, there must be a good reason for it. We'll probably find answers at the Bows branch. Agreed. If we just do what he suggests and ask Lucan about it, we may get a clue as to what's going on. Anyways, let's get moving. I hate that voice for her. Like, I want her to sound more serious, but also she kind of, like, that's just not, like, that's not how Sarah sounds either. That guy looks so cute. What is that? Look at that little thing. Like the little cobra. It's like a sloth. That's so cute. Dude, this is the world's longest highway. I get it, you want me to get my XP in, but I'm gonna have to go back out here anyways. I feel fine with where I'm at. Fuck, I let him sneak up on me now. Kinda hurt though. I kinda don't like that. What are you? Halo Mole. He is so a sloth. What? Fuck off with that. Fuck, which way was I going? This way? This way? No. This way? This way? We all know I have no sense of direction, okay? Oh my god. Huckingate? Bows? We made it! Bows, North Block. We finally made it here. It's a commercial city of Bows, which is at the heart of the Bows region. Wow, this definitely looks like a city. Well, the 5 major cities in Liberal, this one comes next after Royal City. Compared to Roulette, the buildings are all made of stone and seem a lot bigger. Does anyone have any idea what the huge building is over there? That's the Bows Market. I don't even know what to do with her voice. That's the Bows Market. It's an indoor marketplace. I don't sound like a fucking white bitch. I just don't know what to do with her voice. It's an indoor marketplace made up of various shops. Food, clothing, sundry goods, furniture, books, and so on. You can pretty much buy everything here with the exception of weapons and orbits. It's not surprising that they call this place a commercial city. Man, I really wish this could have been for shopping. Maybe some other time. Let's first stop by the gun find out what's going on regarding the incident. Alright. Just so you know, the Blaster Guild is just right over there. I wonder what I buy today. Hope I can find some kind of apple that I like. I'll explore the city. Is this the guild? Yeah. I kind of wish... I guess it is the same color. It was red. Oh, Sherazard. You ran a lot sooner than I expected. I appreciate you coming all the way from Roulette. It's been a while, hasn't it, Lugan? Did someone tell me you were coming ahead of time? Yes, I received a call from Aina not that long ago. So that means these two kids with you are Cassia's children? Yes, that's right. It's nice to meet you, sir. I'm Estelle Bray. And I'm Joshua Bray. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Legrand, and I oversee the Bows branch. Your father and I go way back. Please just call me Legrand. Sure, we'll do that. That said, could you give us a quick update on the missing airline incident? Yes, about that. The Royal Army is still continuing its search. However, with the Army's current restriction on information, no public updates to the situation have been made. Not only has the general public been kept in the dark, but the Guild hasn't heard a word either. Really? Why not? Aren't the Army and the Guild supposed to be cooperating together? Well, that's the way it is on the surface anyways. But in actuality, there's a lot of opposition between both parties on a number of aspects. So, pretty much what you're saying is that a bunch of jurisdictional disputes, right? I hate to admit it, but that's the situation. In addition, General Morgan has gotten involved. Did you just say General Morgan? Great, now it really looks like things are going to be a pain. General Morgan, who's that? He's famous for repelling the Imperial Army's invasion 10 years ago. You should have read about him in the history books. Amazingly enough, I don't recall the name. So what's the big deal with this famous guy anyways? From what I heard, he's not the biggest fan of the Bracer Guild. Hates Bracers, in fact. Seems he even makes a point to routinely assert that there's no need for a Bracer Guild. Sounds like a real whack job to me. So what he's saying is we're not getting information because of this general? That's not really important at the moment. Problem is that Bracers are being prohibited from entering the regions they are investigating, because that's causing conflicts with our other work. But we just came all the way here from Rouen. If that's what it's going to be, then it's time to duel it out with this general and decide who gets to investigate the X incident. You're talking like a crazy person, Estelle. If you're a cool bracer, there are other ways, such as the request we just received from the mayor concerning the incident. She has asked that we conduct an investigation from the guild side separate from the army. Well, that's encouraging news. If it's an official request from the mayor, it'll be a great pretext for us to conduct our own investigation. I see. Well, isn't this perfect timing? Lucan will accept the mayor's request. That sounds fine by me. Before you go, you two are junior bracers, right? Yeah, why? Junior bracers, so to speak, are member and training registered at various branches. In short, the performance is monitored by the branch where they're currently registered. Alright, now, for you two, that would be relent. So what you're trying to say is that we have to change our registration if we want to accept jobs here, right? You've got it. Here, all you need is sign on the form to transfer registration. Sure. My name's here, and... Alright, looks like everything's in order. Junior branchers Estelle and Joshua. As of this day, 1520, registration of the Bows branch has been approved. That means you're now members of the Bows branch. So you know, once you become a senior bracer, you can do any job without being registered to a particular branch. But on the flip side, your duties and responsibilities increase as well. Understood. So pretty much we're still newbies? Well, looks like now I'll be able to entrust you with my mayor's request. The mayor's residence is near the west gate. You should go there and talk to her directly. We'll do that. Understood. Child behind the village. Lacking a cooking ingredient. Approach what I know as King Scorpion. Mayor residence. I think that I could just do the mayor residence really fast. Well, wow. Now, isn't this a gorgeous place? Check out that crazy expensive looking chandelier. Calm down, Estelle. Looks like this is the mayor's place, alright. Now I just wonder if she's home. She? Oh, do we have visitors? Welcome to the Bows Manor residence. May I ask who you are, please? We're with the Bracer Guild. The mayor made a request to the guild and we come here to inquire about the details. Well, I've heard from the mayor that we would be sifting you. However, I'm sorry to inform you that the mayor's currently out at the moment. She has gone to worship at the chapel. We just walked into the chapel, bro. When do you expect her to be back, sir? Well, let me see. Actually, I would imagine we'll be making her return any moment now. Well, we're kind of in a hurry to meet her. Do you think it'd be alright to call on her at the chapel? Well, I don't wish to inconvenience you. Don't worry, you would probably save both of us some trouble. If you don't mind me asking, what does the mayor look like? Is it a typical wealthy person, big hat with feathers in it, dripping gemstones from every pore? Feathers, gemstones from what? How colorful, but quite off the mark, I assure you. How would I describe her? Should I say she looks splendid, or should I say beautifully mature? If she could just find the right man, then I could retire in peace. Huh? Never mind. I was just thinking out loud. Ah, yes, this may help. The mayor has a maid accompanying her. That might be the easiest way to find her. The mayor's maid is being accompanied by a maid, huh? That sounds easy enough on a crowd of people. Let's hurry and head over to the chapel. Yeah, bitch. Your house is fucking loaded. God damn! These mayors be living in luxury. So I better get this cleaned on a sap. Or at least Lila's going to get really mad. This is the weirdest fucking thing. This game was meant for me, I guess. Okay, I was just at the fucking chapel. I think it matters which way I go. Oh, not the landing part. I don't know why I keep walking into there. There we go. Oh, there you are. You're the maid we've been looking for. And you are? Estelle, that wasn't very polite. My apologies. We're at the Bracer Guild. We're looking for the mayor so we can confirm the details of a job she requested. Oh, I see. Please let me introduce myself. I am her maid, Lila. I see to the mayor's daily needs. Being served hand and foot, huh? The world we live in really are different. So where's the mayor, if you don't mind me asking? Didn't she come here to pray? She's playing hooky from her religious duties. Huh? I'm sure she's probably in the middle of inspecting the situation in the market. She took after telling me to pray for her, too. I don't know how I should say this, but the mayor seems like she has quite a unique personality. Huh? Well, she doesn't sound in? Well, doesn't she sound interesting? If she were the mayor, I'd be kind of intrigued. There is no doubt she's a capable person, although she does have a bit of an unrestrained aspect to her at times. Anyway, I'm on my way to meet her now. I don't mean to sound impolite, but would you mind waiting at her residence? I will let her know you're there. I don't know how I feel about going back there empty-handed. Would it be alright if we came along with you instead? Come with me to meet there? Well, I guess it's okay. Let's make our way over to the Bose Market then. Damn, I'm fucking collecting fools. Fucking Pokemon out here. One thing I hate though is if the enemies touch any part of your team, it counts. That low-key drives me insane. In the Bose Market, which is the main thing in the middle that I... Oh, okay. I didn't know that the doors were like that. Wow, this place is really huge. I wonder where the mayor is. Well, she does stand in the crowd, so I'm sure they'll find her right away. Oh, just as I thought. The two of you should be absolutely ashamed of yourselves, trying to force up the price of food at a time like this, buying it all up. You're not fit to be merchants in Bose. But, ma'am, we were just thinking about how to increase sales for the Bose Market. I don't want to hear any more from you. If it were other products, it'd be a different story, but making undue profits on necessities will lead to negative publicity for the market. Return these goods to their original prices at once. Alright. Well, do as you say. Now, I don't doubt your passion for the Bose Market, but I want you to understand this. Commerce, when you get right down to it, is the established relationship of trust between people. And believe me, if you do business with that in mind, you can become wonderful merchants. Yes, ma'am. We'll do our best. She's pretty. Madame. Lila, so you came, huh? I'm sorry to see that side of me. Actually, you did a wonderful job, as always. But never mind that, these people are here to see you. Please come back home immediately. Oh, that was... Could you be the bracers I requested? Yep, that's us, but... So does this mean that you're... Forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Maybell. I'm the owner of this market and the mayor of the Bose region. Schnazzy in this bitch. Making the maid stand? That fucking sucks. This restaurant looks super expensive. Are we really going to have a meeting here? I have to use this place for visiting. The food is quite good, too. I tell you what, though, I had heard the mayor of Bose was a woman, but I never imagined you'd be this young. Based on looks alone, I would guess that you're only 4 or 5 years older than me. Actually, I still feel like I'm nothing more than an unworthy successor to my father. My father was a previous mayor, and all I do is inherit the rights to the Bose Market and the political foundation which he set up. That's a rather unvarnished self-evaluation if I've ever heard one. After all, I'm just the daughter of a businessman, so there's no sense of getting high-hat about that. But anyway, would it be right to go over the details of my request with you again? Sure, that'd be fine. Well, what I'd like to ask you that you do is investigate the disappearance of the missing airship and bring closure to the incident. I will defend the bracelet to bring about more desirable results concerning the incident than the army is currently producing. The reason being, we're not fighting a war, we're trying to find answers and solve a mystery. Well, I, for one, would be honored. Don't you think that you're overrating us just a bit? Just call it a businesswoman's prerogative. The fact of the matter is, an influential businessman was aboard the airplane that disappeared. In addition, if the Royal Army continues to keep the Bose Zero airspace as a no-fly zone, business is going to suffer. Just when business had been booming prior to the Queen's birthday celebration, too. I see. So this is an economic appeal, right? Yes, and it's something which I can't trust to be left up to the army alone. So what do you think? Will you accept my request for your help in this matter? Well, we have our own reasons for wanting this incident, but we'd like to get our job, but he has actively been trying to exclude Brace from anything having to do with the incident. So, I don't suppose you could pull a mayor card for us, could you? Maybe show the army who's running this show? Excluding Bracers, huh? This has something to do with General Morgan, then. And it's just like Bracers from the beginning. So you know who the general is, Mayor Maybell? Mayor Maybell is a fucking tongue twister. He was a friend of mine. My late father, tentatively speaking, we have a passing acquaintance with one another. So, I may just be able to do something for you. Meaning... Lila. Yes, ma'am? She favorite fountain pen. I guess that should be sufficient. Here, please take this with you. What's this letter for? It's a letter of request to General Morgan. It is to inform him of my request for information about the incident as the official responsible for the region. I think this should be enough to get some information out of the army. I I see. But I wonder if that bracer-hitting general would even meet us at all. I think it'd be pretty safe bet as long as you hide your identities. You'd probably be best served by saying that you're messengers for the mayor. I don't know if I like the sound of that. It feels like we're lying or something. It's not lying. We'd just not be telling him everything. Since this isn't a time-sensitive situation, I think we should be practical about it. I guess you're right, Joshua. By the way, where do we need to go to meet General Morgan? There's a fort called the Haken Gate on the international border and to the north of Bose. You'll be able to find the general there. Alright everyone, I'm counting on you. You just leave everything else. If we find out anything, we'll come and let you know. I'll be looking forward to some good news. Goodbye and have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Alright, let's get going, shall we? The Haken Gate is at the end of the Eisen Road to the north of the East Bose Highway. In short, we need to head out to the East Gate and then turn north thereafter, right? Alrighty then, Haken Gate, here we come! Okay, what's let me do some, quick little shopping really fast. Okay, I know I said that I was going to leave Side Siphon, but I changed my mind again for realsies this time. Just because it gives me time to grind without it being awkward. It's about that to transition from like the town into like the next part without just being so choppy all the time. I can recap what I've done though with you if you want, but there's always the optional things if you want to do them as well. Mostly I just eliminated some monsters and got ingredients for this one bitch, which I already had enough of because I've been grinding like a motherfucker. So we're gonna continue on, see what all the brace haters want with the mayor in general. So Hawking Gate. It's funny because this says Eisen Road, but then it says Hawking Gate. Hold it right there. The Hawking Gate is currently not permitting civilian passage to the checkpoint. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed past this point. Sorry to make you waste your breath, but we are authorized to be here. This is Mayor Maybells. The mayor has requested that we come and speak with General Morgan about the status of the search. As you can see, this document is official, but if you don't want to listen to us, let us through. I'm sure you'll be hitting life later. Guess I knew we'll let you through. Are you serious about this? Don't you know? Mayor Maybells is the one in charge of the entire region. Can't just ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright. We'll grant you permission to make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, never forget that we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we got it already. Alright then, let us through. You telling me there are enemies here? Is this guy alright?
Alright, we're good to go.
Wait, do they drop? Sorry. Do they drop red? No, they don't. Wasting my fucking time. Get out of here. How do you didn't even have any health, bro. Come on. Oh, you finna make me walk all of this? Okay. Oh. But I kinda want it. We finna do it. I remember this one one time Charles Cold too when I got absolutely smacked. 1,000 HP? Fucking, I keep wanting to call it Joshua Reen because Reen also has blue fucking hair and is the main protagonist of Trails of Cold Steel. And he uses a sword. Unless... This is Hawking Gate? It's freaking huge! Of course it's huge. It acts as the sole interest of the Empire and is the rampart that protects Liberal from foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall has been built in its place. Standard military action, bigger equals better. Which means that Balance Point is no longer Liberal. Yeah, it's the territory of the Bonian Empire, which stands the emblem of the Golden Stallion. The Erebonian Empire. Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go meet the General Morgan. There's some barracks right next to the side of the gate. We'll find him in there. Okay, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove this bracelet once you got pinned on your chest. Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot all about that. Somehow I feel weird doing this. Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Don't worry, let's prove you started adjusted to being a bracer. This is true. Okay. Ominous hole over there. How in the world did you guys get through? The barricade hasn't been lifted on the Eisen Road yet. We came here on an errand from Mayor Maribel from Bose. Do you think you could get us in to see General Morgan? Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see General, but unfortunately he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. Looks like our timing was bad. You don't happen to have an idea where he might return, do you? I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar in the rest stop where I want you to wait for him. I'll let you know when he gets back. A bar in the rest stop? Why is there a bar in a place like this? Obviously because this is the border with the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict, so a lot of travelers have to wait quite a bit. That makes a lot of sense. In that case, understandably, you would need a facility like an inn and a bar. Well then, we'll take you up into session wait over at the bar. Knock, I'm knocking. Wait a minute, did you come here that way as Eisen Road? Is this Prince Oliver? Because he looks just like him. No, I'm glad you like it. If you head to town, there's a number of other places where you can eat great local cooking as well. You enjoy this trip of yours, alright? That I will do. Believe me, if this kind of food I can get on a border drive like this, then I truly am for a feast elsewhere in this land. Well, excuse me for having my bar here on the outskirts of the country. Before you go feasting on the finer things, how about a glass of wine? I know it's not high-end exactly, but the taste is worth the price. Well then, maybe I will. Do you think this guy is... looks like a traveler from the Empire, if you ask me. Go back in the bar. Moment of Bose. Other hands are well dressed, so after talking to it, I found it to be a little odd. Good day to you all, my fine friends. You previous citizens of Lurel, but may I ask if you're traveling to the Empire? Nope, we're just here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire. You appear to be a citizen of Erebona yourself. What about you? Are you here to visit the Liberal Kingdom? I'm glad you asked. I'm indeed a visitor in Liberal, both for work and for pleasure. And you say you're running the errand, but I can see your true colors. I know exactly who you are. Who we are? Indeed, your bracers know. How'd you know? We removed our bracer emblems. Wait, are you trying to tell us you're in the same profession? It's true that they're a guild back to the Empire, but actually I'm not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all. And there's an air about you that reminds me of them, so I thought I'd ask. There's some excellent deductive reasoning skills you got. I don't think an amateur could put this out of a crowd like that. Are you sure you're a traveler? Please don't look at me with such suspicious eyes. Those cold flicking eyes of amber, just like a glass of exquisite brandy. You just make me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms. Come on, it's definitely Prince Oliver. You're a bold one, aren't you? Well, wait a minute, are you one of those men who likes other boys? I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of serenity, sons of elegance, supernatural melodies and cleansing landscapes, masterpieces and stories to move the soul, and last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. Things such as these are those that pique my interest. So you're a pervert, just like I thought. Yep, definitely a pervert. How dreadful is that genius administered in every generation. It feels like my delicate glass heart is about to be broken. You, with your recent black hair, please come in my time of meet. I'm going to have to pass. You've already scarred me for life as it is. Her sure comes midday. This one worth remembering. The look on the kid's face. Hey, you three. Oh, it's the soldier from earlier. The general has just returned. I just spoke to him about the matter and he said he'll meet you now. Really? Yeah, so come to the barracks with me immediately. Wow, that was much quicker than I thought. Yeah, now at least maybe we'll be able to find out what's going on. Okay, let's be off, shall we? He looks just like him, and he's from the Erebona Empire. What are you following us around for? Timing is excellent. You didn't miss a beat and staying exiting behind us. It seemed almost natural, scarily so. You noticed. Thinking about you just seems so interesting. I thought I'd take a gander. Please don't mind me. Carry on, my good gent and mademoiselles. Of course we're going to mine. Now get you, shoo, Scrooge. Who was that guy? Seriously, what is the deal? He's not normal, that's for sure. Getting rid of that weirdo is probably better not only for ourselves, but a service for the world at large, too. Let's hurry and meet with the general. Then I stopped at a travel firm, but now I was expected to keep a merchant for the Empire such as myself waiting. I even finished reading the book I brought to pass the time. Well, I was just going to Admiral, so I'll gladly give it to you free of charge. When did I get Carnelia? Do I even have Carnelia chapter 1 and 2? Shit, did I miss Carnelia chapter 2? Okay, I'm back, guys. I somehow got chapter 2, isn't that crazy? I may or may not have just done an hour's worth of work to come back here, fuck me, but here we are. Anyways, we're going with our lives. Didn't think I'd be here for 3 hours, but here we are. Not that you guys can tell, but I'm just telling you. I suffered for this one. My own stupidity, my mistake. I could use some arguing. Was there some kind of problem with another traveler? No, nothing big like that. Then aside, could you let us meet with the general? Yeah, he's inside. Office is the last door on the left. Be sure you don't go anywhere because we're not permitted. Another hall on the left. Knock, knock. Right, here goes nothing. Are you here on behalf of Mayor Maybell? That's right. Well, very well. Come inside. Thank you for seeing us. I'm glad that you came. My name is Morgan. I've been tasked to guard the Hawking Gate by Her Majesty Queen Alicia. It's an honor to meet you, sir. We're all here on behalf of Mayor Maybell. Please pardon our intrusion during such a busy time. There's no need to apologize. I've known Maybell since she was but a child. I couldn't imagine ignoring her request, much less welcoming her mayor. Alright then, would you please read this first? So it's about Miss Melania, is it? Under ordinary circumstances, that information would be strictly confidential, but considering this request coming from her, I'll tell you everything I know. Sweet! Why are you having us saying it doesn't concern you? Crap, I should have done that shit. The Mayor is quite distraught with the situation, so we wonder anything we can to assist her. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that she's been blessed with some good people around here. I think you're right down to find the status of our search efforts. Please do. The airliner, Lind, disappeared on his way to relent after taking off from the base of Bowes Landing Port. Presently, we have units searching all sorts of things. We have yet to come up with anything. So what you're saying is the possibility of incident being caused by monsters or an accident is fairly slim, right? If an airship of that size had crashed, it is likely would have been discovered in the initial search efforts. Yes, that's exactly right. In fact, the flight route between Bowes and Reliant goes over some plains not allowing a commanding view of the land. And of course, the probability that the airline going down in Valeria Lake or the ocean is extremely low. Boy, I'm relieved to hear that's probably not a worst-case scenario like that. So, if those have been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility that the airship could have been taken, right? Which makes the only remaining was supposed to loot the cargo or demand a ransom for the hostages. In other words, a hijacking, right? Also considering the geographic conditions, it would have been a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army. And that would be really big news if that were the case. Well, what's the matter, General? Oh, you think that's quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. We also consider the possibility that the Imperial Army was involved, so we have enforced strict regulation of the flow of information. I feel like knowing that things are heated and it was a hijacking isn't necessarily like... Because you just said there's a low chance that things happen. It wasn't like the greatest assessment, but, you know, make Joshua feel like he's the best man in the pocket. International accident, if taken likely, could result in another war. Thanks to the small versions of the DDoS, the possibility of another conflict disappeared early this morning. A certain organization sent a letter to the royal family in Orbital Co. claiming responsibility and demanding a ransom for the passengers. This organization goes by the name of the Kapua family. The Kapua family? It couldn't be who I think it is, could it? Certainly appears to be that way. Skybands have been operating in the shadows in the Bowes region led by 3 siblings at their head. I take it you heard of them. Not only have I heard that we just had to run in them with a relent. I just can't believe this good for nothing thieves have managed to create such a big incident here in Bowes. Estelle! Oops. We gotta run in with them in relent? I heard that some of their gang is from the relent region, but I think he's onto us. Yeah, because you and your big mouth. I see now. At the video, but the station was strange from these civilians. Never guessed that growing a couple kids like you were bracers. Who are you calling kids? Just for the record, Maribel did in fact request that we come here and talk to you. Silence, deceivers. Get in here, men. He looks pretty pissed. This is a hard-nosed military man, eh? What's the matter, General? You better try to pull anything funny? He's a bracer as soon as you show the door. Throw them out immediately. Fucking Estelle. Estelle's always ruined and shit. Just what is your problem, old man? Trying to brush us off like bugs? You know, different. Hiding identity so you can try and finagle some information out of me. Because you pull on her to action like that versus can't be trusted. Where do you get off calling it finagling? It's your own fault since you didn't share information with the guild to begin with. Nonsense. Who in their right mind would leave an incident this big in the hands of a mere civilian group? I swear, of all the stupid things Mabel could have tried to pull, hiding a bunch of kids like this and get in the way of our search party. How do you cover the crap, General? Why do you think we try to come all the way from Orlando to begin with? It's because when it comes down to your military morons can't do your job. What'd you just say? Holy cow. She was really pissed already. For the past few months, you know about the string of arguments going to be the work of the Skydance, right? And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped the workload on the kids, looking at themselves like they should have, huh? And now, the second incident happens, you get a high horse with an attitude, you've got nothing to show for. No hostage, even the location of the missing airline. Don't you think that's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom? Silence, girl. Consider organizational or discipline does not take action on a whim. Like a group I know of who didn't think ahead and let the Skydance escape, so enough with your insolence. So you're really looking for a fight, are you? How sad it is to see such discord. Oliver! I'm calling him Oliver. It fucking has to be. From the fucking, like, look at him. Oh, I know it has to be. Strife brings nothing to the warmth, but it like stirs the bare wilderness within our hearts. Oliver is fancy. Let me sing you requiem for you all, one to soothe your parched souls. A gentle yet wistful tune to break their brittle spirits and cause the deserts of your heart to bloom. Brightly shooting stars, leaving trails in the skies. Like a guiding light that showed me the way to your eyes. This yearning passion turns my heart in twain. And the cruel moon mocks my pain. That's my half singing voice. Please don't make fun of me. If this fleeting dream shall never be. I also sing in a high pitch, so doing lower pitch is not my thing. A single wound will remain in my heart for all to see. It'd be better if I could do it. Our passionate first and final kiss. Your tears to me are an amber bliss. Let us mirror this eternal love. A mirror? I don't know what a mirror means. Definitely. Huh, looks like you don't know what I was trying to get across. What is that most precious above all? It's our love and peace, baby. I think it's about time for the search party to be returning with the reports. That's right, General. I should get back to my duties. Make sure you don't let these kids in again. Oh, and cancel any further checks on the travelers along the Eisen Road. Have these kids running along will just be an eyesore. Right away, sir. I wish we could escape. He's still right behind us, isn't he? No matter which country visit, military and lack romanticism. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense. You know, maybe we should get going ourselves. Yeah, good idea. We're in a bit of trouble, but we did manage to get some information. After we head back to boys, how about we think about our future plan of attack? Where are you going? Wait for me. I mean, please wait for me. Let me try to introduce myself in. Yeah! I knew it! Oh, I love Oliver. I think he's great. I'm Oliver Linham, and he talks like that. He's like open, like I was like, but the whole romanticism there definitely has to be Oliver. Oh, that's already starting. I already get to connect characters. This is great. I'm Oliver Linham, a wandering bard and musician by trade. As you already know, I am an Airbonian touring your fair liberal. I'm Estelle, and now wait a minute. Why don't we introduce ourselves to you? Easy, Estelle. You didn't intercede for us back there. I'm Joshua, and I'm Sherazard. These are getting pretty heated, so I'm glad you stopped in before something really bad happened. Let me just say thanks. You got nothing to thank me for. I only do what any person who loves beauty and peace would have done. However, if you insist, how about going on a date with me for a day? I'm going to have to pass on that. First of all, I don't have that sort of free time. That's too bad. Alright then, because I accept Joshua as a substitute. What do I have to do with any of this? Please don't involve me in your questionable humor. Well, that's odd. I didn't mean that as a joke. Something that makes it even more questionable. Now, just a minute. How come you invite me on a date? You, I don't know about how to put this, but you're lacking in the sexy department. Oliver, no! You might want to think about taking lessons from your friends here. Well, excuse me for not being sexy. And just what do you mean by saying I should take a few lessons from Joshua? Calm down, Estelle. I think you're cute enough just the way you are. Though I guess it's true. You are a bit lackluster in the sexy category. What did you just say? Oh, good grief. Anyway, like I said before, we're busy. I'm sorry there's not a better way to thank you, but we've got to get going. And how about take me along with in the city of Bose? It's my first time liberal, after all. I like to request a guide. Well, if that's all you want, then I don't mind. Sure. No, just a second. It's the least we could do, and we're heading to the same place anyways. Plus, acting guys will make his menus. Oh, right. Guess we're stuck with him until then. What if he tries to sink his poisonous fangs of lust into Joshua? Estelle? Don't you worry, Joshua. I'll save him from his perverted attentions if he tries anything funny. What exactly do you think he'll try? He's not feeling like some sort of ferocious beast. Not need to call me a hunter of love. Even a love stealer wouldn't be the back of the title either. Are you right in the head? So how about everyone? Should we leave for boats? I'm counting on to give me their safely. No, let us be off. Who died, Major Leader? Hey, wait a minute. I'm not done worrying about the grisly fate that waits if you sully Josh's innocence. Okay, so now, I'm reading this very fucking carefully now. Okay, I'll walk my happy ass over to, the town we're going. Bows. So this is Boys, is it? It's more urban than I would imagine. But the building over there is Bo's Market, no? Oh, you seem to be quite knowledgeable. Are you sure this really your first time in Liberal? I was smart enough to buy a tourist guidebook before I left. One published by your very own Liberal News, no less. A guidebook? Do they really sell such things? I don't know how to say it, but we live in a really convenient age. So do you intend on going shopping at the Bo's Market now? Yep, and after doing a winter shopping, I'll find a dress-up bandana. According to the guide, there's supposed to be a 3-star restaurant in town. Right, the place where we ended up there. What I mean to say is, I guess this is the place. Rose, authentic Liberal cuisine, or so they say. Indeed, no doubt this is the place. I'm quite looking forward to it. But it's supposed to cost a pretty mirror if you decide to go with a full course meal. I'd have to recommend a normal bar any day over this. Worry not, my fairly, I brought sufficient travel expenses, and if that's not enough, I'll earn my superb skills. So, sir, you're not talking about your son's musical, renditions, are you? Can you actually earn mirror with that crap? I started as a main opera singer at the Great Theater in Cambodia a couple before. If I remember right, I once earned a million mirror in a single night. Alright everyone, good work. Gives us a farewell until fate brings us together once more. Adios amigos. They don't know that he's perks. We're not supposed to know that he's perks. I just happen to know that. I know that's a spoiler. I only know that because in Prolly Cold Steel he showed up, so that's what. Hey, that's not like, I mean, yes, we discovered, we already know that, but I'm happy to see him, so I don't care that sorry if I spoiled it for y'all, but I mean, if you're here for my live stream with Prolly Cold Steel, you know, I think the majority of the people here are quite serious. I read in a book that either their ethos respects a strong silent type. What you're saying is that he's simply weirded because he's an artist? Now just hold up there, Estelle. If the artists of the world heard that, they'd be less than pleased. Now let's see. We need to report the information we got of the general to LeGrand. It'd be best if we let Mayor and Melo know about this too. So first we visit the guild and then the mayor's license? Okay, let's get going. The guild's right here. Oh, Bear Claw Survey, Bell Valley Monster, West Coast Monster. Looks like there is nothing to report at this point in time. Come back to anything else. I need to talk to you. Oh, it's you kids. So did you find anything about the incident? You bet. Valuable information at that. This guy is better than the Kapua family. You're right, that is valuable information. Looks like we'll be able to sign a policy with the Braceco related to this. However, I'm surprised you that General Morgan's even bigger bracer than I originally thought. Yeah, I was really surprised myself. Number one, the dog bracer is pretty much respected by everyone, so the captain that hates bracers that much. Don't worry about it. General Morgan is an exception. Under normal circumstances, the raw army and the guild maintain a pretty good cooperative relationship. However, it looks like the time we're going to have to deal with a lot more than you bargained for. Well, then I guess we'll have to try and make steady efforts while maintaining a low profile. Looks like these recent burglars are also working with spy bandits, right? Yes, taking into account the incident in Berlin, it's pretty clear who's behind these. To call them burglaries is one thing, because most of the stuff that's been stolen has been all that valuable. I never thought they would go as far as to commit a heinous crime like hijacking Berlin. When you mention it, that is rather odd. The burglary that happened in Berlin was also rather mild in comparison. Yeah, to hack an agent and to hijack an airline and then turn around and demand a ransom from the royal family. I wish they are greater than any potential reward. In light of that, we should probably do a little more on the investigative side ourselves. Okay, I accidentally missed a little tiny bit of text because I thought it was recording, but then it wasn't recording. It was stupid. I just walked back into town and it like triggered a thing where Neil and the photographer girl that we were just with, like they want to take a picture of the mayor. She fumbled on saying some stuff, whatever. The maesters came out, told them they can't be here, and then we showed up. So really nothing happened. It was just funny little text. That's all. I don't know. She said come inside. So. What, you fucking live upstairs, bitch? Where are you? There we go. Dealing with complaints from the citizens. Light deliveries of goods to the Bo's Market because of the airspace being a no-fly zone. Servicing the sewer facilities. Selecting a congratulatory gift for Her Majesty the Queen. Harmon Cabal matches a new Ansel path. When will this paperwork finally end? Oh, hello. Are you back already? You look pretty busy, so it'd be better if we came back at a later time. No, you're fine. So you found out something from General Morgan, right? I'd like to hear about it. Good work. I feel I have a much clearer picture of the situation now. First there was a hijacking by scam bandits, and now a ransom demand? The situation is much more serious than I originally anticipated. If the General hadn't found we were braces, I think we could have learned more, but... No, it's alright. I'm just glad to know that it wasn't a crash. With this information, I should be able to take effective countermeasures with the city. Now, to think of a way to inform the citizens of Bose and deal with the families of the passengers. I imagine that would be quite a difficult task, considering you're already as busy as you are. Well, that's just a duty of Mayor, and since the identity of the criminals is now known, may I ask you to continue your investigation of the incident? Of course. That was our plan to begin with. We've already had a run-in with the Skybands before, and will wager the honor of the guild that this one is a group we cannot simply leave up to the Royal Army. Yeah, that's for sure. There's Dad to find, and then we need to deal with these Skybands once and for all. Huh? What's with the look, Joshua? I was just thinking, and no matter which way I look at things, I just can't believe it. What can't you believe? That Deck could be beaten by a bunch of Sky Bandits. Basing my judgment on the ability of the group that appeared in Relent, I'm in agreement with you there. Cassius could have easily dealt with a group of that caliber. Come on, Joshua. You too, Cher. You're giving him way more credit than he deserves. He's pretty good. I'll give you that. But I think it'd be a bit of a stretch to take on an entire group. Do you mind if I ask you something? Are you trying to tell me their father was aboard that airliner? Oh, didn't I mention that? I'm embarrassed to say it, but yeah, he was. Not to mention, he's a bracer too. His name's Cassius Bright. Did you just say Cassius Bright? Yeah, why? Do you know my dad or something? I've never met him in person, but I've heard a great deal about him. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. But we might be able to use this to get some information from the army. Excuse me, Mayor? I'm very sorry, and I can sympathize with you with what's going through. If there's anything I can do to help you clear this incident, then I am at your disposal. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. I wonder what's up with the Mayor. As soon as you mentioned Dad's name, she got all surprised. You're right, but I guess she can imagine where she's coming from. The Mayor and the General have known one another for a long time after all. Well, let's not worry about that right now. The real question is where do we go from here? Just searching around blindly for the airliner Skymans probably won't amount to anything, right? I mean, if that's all it'd take, then the army would have found them a long time ago. Huh? What's the matter with you two? Estelle, you've matured. If it had been the same as before, you probably would have said something like, let's calm the entire region. Never thought I'd see the day when those words would come out of your mouth either. My heart's too full of emotion for words. So what are you two trying to say? You can be so rude sometimes, I hope you know. We compliment you, Estelle, seriously. Unfortunately, unlike Relent, the Bose region is enormous, and I'm really hoping for a clue right about now. A clue, huh? Alright, wasn't that Niall and Dorothy we saw in front of the Mayor's place earlier? That's what I was saying. I just put that down a little bit. He's a pretty star for a story, but he's got to know something by now, right? It's true, he arrived in Bose a little bit before we did, so I think maybe we're talking to him. I wonder where they went. Oh, I opened up a Joshua's Last Ornament, so... slot. I have a bunch on Shara's, but... I think this bitch is at the bar. That's a church, she's probably not there. Oh, that's me going somewhere I shouldn't be. Also, I am so thirsty for fucking red Sepith, and this game does not want to give it to me. Too much of a fine dining atmosphere, especially for Dorothy. That's the guild. I clearly can't understand shit. But you can't see him because he blends in the corner. Oh, is that him? I didn't even notice. I was looking for Dorothy, to be honest. Oh, god damn it. This ain't a joke, you know. Ugh. Well, we found him, but he's drunk off his ass. Was having his article rejected really that much of a shock to his system? He's just acting like the man he is. Men are pigs, after all. But he seems to have forgotten that alcohol is a drink to be consumed, not a drink to be consumed by. You're the one to talk. Don't let someone call you bottomless, Sheriff? Oh, please. Bottomless is so much more suitable for a woman like Aina. I, on the other hand, can hold my liquor. No matter how much I drink, my face and my disposition remain unreddened. So don't you dare group of fun and loving drinker like myself in the same category as this clumsy lush. Oh, come on now. When you get drunk, you lose a complaint and everyone gets a heck of a show. Admit it. It's certainly true that Aina is like a bucket to Sheriff's sieve. But no matter how we look at it, they're both pretty bottomless. I'm sensing disrespect, children. Ugh. Where am I? Good. You're awake. Sort of. Drinking so much is not good for your health, you know. Ugh, my head. What the? You're that bracer training, are you? Oh my goodness, what the hell am I doing in Roulette? Thought I'd make my way to Bose. What are you mumbling about, you sponge? You are in Bose, and so are we. Oh, well damn, don't scare me like that. I see you got a lovely lass with you. Name's Scheherazade Harvey. The pleasure's all yours, I'm sure. I'm the mentor of these two. Scheherazade. Are you the infamous Silver Streak by any chance? Oh, you humble me, sir. I take it you've heard of me then. Only rumors, I'm afraid, but yes, I know your name. We're the top young Brits, if I'm not mistaken. Which means you three are here to investigate the incident as well, I suppose. Oh, so you do have some brains left there in that booze. I'm impressed. You find anything out? We saw you by the mayor's house. You seem pretty troubled. Damn, they saw that? Yeah, I was looking for clues and couldn't find any. That's what I figured. I'm not doing his voice very well today, but I'm trying, you know? Damn Army's regulation on the spread of information really restrict what I'm about to learn anyways. And if I try to consult General Morgan at the Hawking Gate directly, I'll be held for inspection for who knows how long. So I figured at least try to score an interview with the legendarily voluptuous mayor, but it may turn me away outright. And to top it all off, the useless girl kept screwing everything up. Everything! Oh great, Adidas, tell me what I do to deserve this shabby life. Well, did you try to do an exclusive on the mayor's chest? But if you want information that badly, we might share some of ours with you. We're actually investigating the incident on Mayor Mail's behalf right now. So naturally you met with the mayor and the General Morgan too, for that matter. Holy crap, you're serious? Yep, totally. Score! And the goddess gets a point. Blessed be the pounding of Adidas. Please, I beg of you, tell me everything, every last detail. Well, we'll be glad to. However, aren't you forgetting something, Niall? Information ain't free, you know. We'll scratch your back, but you need to scratch ours first. And get that look off your face. I totally do not mean that literally. You want mirror or something? My research friends are long exhausted at this point, I'm sorry to say. We're not interested in your money. We just find it fascinating that you made your way to Boise right after this incident occurred. You seem to get out of heard some interesting things yourself. That being the case. Ugh, can you hear? I thought you were a nice kid. Turns out you're a slimy little leech like me. I'll tell you what I know, but rest assured it's not big news by any stretch of the imagination. As long as it's related to the incident, no matter how trivial it may seem, I'll take it. Just don't be stingy. Give it a straight, okay? Fine, fine. I'll tell you everything. On my honor as a newsman, I've got 2 clues to share, so if you're taking notes, I suggest you get out your pen and paper. We're ready whenever you are. Man, way to go, Josh. You're on a roll. Well, if he ever gets tired of being a bracing, you'll have a bright future in racketeering with those skills. The first clue is the form of an eyewitness report from the village of Ravenu to the west. I talked to a villager who just come to Bose for a visit, and she told me something very interesting. Apparently, she knows a kid who saw a huge shadow flying overhead on the night of the incident. A huge shadow flying overhead? An airship, I told him. Maybe even be that missing one. But the army checked it out and found absolutely nothing. Oh, you mean he raised her hopes only to dash him straight away? So he's saying somebody saw something, but it's probably unrelated to anything? That's what I'm saying. I warned you it wasn't big news. Why not a lot of trouble to get this sad morsel, too? Well, with that information embargo in place and all. Well done. Let's hear that second clue of yours. Fine. The other thing I learned is that the military's intelligence division is on the move. Ah, intelligence division! Intelligence division? I've heard rumors about them. It's a new royally sanctioned branch of the army in charge of intelligence gathering and dissemination. That's the one, yes. Supposedly they're so elite they can even stand toe-to-toe with the royal bodyguards. The man put in charge is Colonel Richard. Is apparently, I said colonial, you know what I meant. Colonel Richard is apparently quite the whiz kid. With him on the case, they say it's as good as solved already. Trying to slide my chair over. Ugh. Doesn't seem like information we have to be used to in our investigation. Yeah, well, I can't say I didn't warn you. Sorry I couldn't help much on your end. But a promise is a promise. I scratched. Now it's your turn. Of course, a deal is a deal after all. Told him on the permission. The capitalist Skybands a ransom demand to the Royal House and the Airship Corporations? Good goddess, that's exactly what I need. That's the missing link I've been killing myself to find. Caught your fancy, did it? Absolutely. I can definitely write my article now. I can't believe I'm wasting my time getting drunk here. I have to find Dorothy post-haste. See you later, you wonderful people, you. They're a train wreck. Wow, his spirit certainly lifted fast. Well, he was chasing a big story pretty unsuccessfully until we came along. It's only natural. Glad we can help him out, though. Well, look at you, Mr. I'll break your kneecaps if you don't talk to Mr. Nice Guy in under a minute. Talk about a split personality. Stop thinking weird things about me. I was just negotiating. A little give and take, nothing more. A bad boy exterior with a good boy inside, or is it the other way around? Either way, I'm sure the girls love it. But anyway, I guess we really dealt with scrupulous people thus far. We're pretty lucky in that regard. So dealing with weirdos, and that's when you need to bust out some really questionable negotiation techniques. Why were you looking at me when you said that? Anyway, that aside, was anyone else a little bothered when Neil talked about that huge flying shadow thing? The eyewitness reports from Ravenu? I'd say there's a strong chance there's something to it if the army already checked it out. Yeah, but I mean, it's not like the army is totally infallible. They could have missed something. It wasn't General Morgan himself, after all, but one of his men, and some of those guys are pretty thick-headed. That is true. Probably worth looking into. Certainly can't hurt, at any rate. You two are starting to get the hang of this, I see. I think this is a fun idea. Let's head to Ravenu then, shall we? Got it. Okay, I did step out of Bose and I went over one screen. It's not like you're missing much. I mean, you guys saw the trails. They're just like this. Like, they ain't much. I went to Rainbeau Village at one point to do a side quest, but this is for main plot, so shit's different. So I'm gonna just kind of run through. Hopefully you don't get hit. Huh? Fuck, I didn't save. He looks familiar. Sherazade, is that you? Well, isn't likely it's running the silver streak. Right back at you. Thought you were in the royal city, but here you are to look at the airline incident. No, I'm here on some chump errands. But speaking of the incident, I heard it was the work of the Sky Bandits. Still, if you're here on the job, then I guess I'll have to worry about it myself. Good luck to you. Is that all you've got to say? I'm sure you've heard that Cassius might have been taken hostage, right? Cassius, right, taken hostage? Don't make me laugh. That man's not gonna get beaten by like some Sky Bandits. Anybody's saying that's severely mistaken. I'd like to believe that too, but I wonder who this guy is. I don't know, but he seems to fit the model for mold for a brace. By the way, who are those brats you got tagging along with you? They look like a bunch of newbies to me. Well then, I should be surprised to hear that these brats are Cassius' kids. Yeah, that's a surprise, alright. So these are old man kids, huh? Hard to believe it. Why are you looking at us like that? The boy's black hair is one thing, but the girl really looks like an amateur. Are you sure she's really Cassius' daughter? You want to try something like getting my staff in your teeth? She's a bona fide daughter of Cassius Bright, and I have to warn you, her bite is as good as her bark. I'm just his adopted son. Is that a fact? Oh well, it doesn't really matter. What do you mean it doesn't matter? Well, take it easy, Sherazade, and be careful not to let these brats drag you down. Yeah. And make sure not to rush into any trouble yourself either. I'll keep those words in mind. Alright, Sherazade, was it you who took care of that monster in the mine? Yeah. Well, actually, it wasn't just me, it was us. I don't think I know trainings would have made much difference. But anyway, good luck in your search for those guidance later. What beans? My cat's screaming at me. What's with that guy? It really pisses me off. I see, so that was Heavy Bladed Gate, huh? Heavy Bladed Gate? What a stupid name. A great crosser, senior bracer in the Bracer Guild. He works in all regions and is unaffiliated with any specific branch. His massive blade is said to be capable of slicing a monster into with a single slash. And I'll tell you right now, he's one tough customer. Whatever, I don't care how tough he is, he's still a rude jerk. Come to think of it, how does he know Dad anyway? He seems to think highly of Dad's ability, but even so, he doesn't seem to like him all that much. There are a number of things in the past I can't get into, and those things are the reason why he feels the way about your father. Well, I couldn't care less about someone rude like that. Anyways, let's hurry to Revenue Village. I feel like he shows his face somewhere, but I don't remember. Or maybe I'm just imagining things, who knows. You? Can I do a little skedaddle? I'm gonna do a little skedaddle by you, thanks. Alright, let's see what we can find out about the sighting. So what do you suggest? Should we just go to talk to all the villagers? People will be suspicious of us if we did that all of a sudden. I think we should talk to the village elder first and see what he has to say about it. Okay. This map confused me for a minute. It took me so long to find this upper area when I was here on a side quest. So don't worry guys, I saved us time. I see you're all together. What brings you all up here today? Are you here for a visit? No, not exactly. We're actually here on business, although if it's possible, I'd really like a glass of your fruit wine. Things in the world never go like you expect, do they? By the way, I never got a chance to ask you now, but you don't have to be one of a Gate's companions, do you? Well, we're all members of the same guild, but we're not companions exactly. We know him by face, and that's probably about it. I see. So he's trying by himself as usual, huh? The village elder closed his eyes for a minute before a look of sadness passed over his age features. What's wrong, sir? It's nothing really. Please pardon my expression. Anyways, bring you this rural village of ours. Don't tell me that another dangerous monster showed up in the area. I had an exterminated monster earlier, that's why he's asking. No, actually we're in the middle of an investigation concerning the missing airliner. We came here because we heard there was a report of some kind of sighting. Ah, I see. The Royal Army came here and investigated that the other day. However, they searched around the area and ended up leaving empty-handed. Really? Is that so? Well, what about the person who saw the flying silhouette in the sky? It was one of the children in the village here, a boy named Louis. He apparently saw some suspicious shadow making his way across the sky on the night of the incident. But he's a kid anyway you think about it, so you may have just imagined the whole thing while he was half asleep. Imagine it, huh? I guess the best thing we can do then is ask him directly. You're probably right about that. Thank you for your time, sir. Don't mention it. If there's anything else I can help you with, don't hesitate to ask. So we're gonna search around for a kid. Oh, child! Where are you? Guys, visitors, look at the village, I'll just up the hill. Vince, where is it? Where's something happen? Oh shit, did something happen to Louis? So, oh, my thing says that there's 2 new foods in here. I'm gonna squeeze juice in the bar. Oh, bar on the 2nd floor. Oh, Oh shit, I don't even know if I ever walked up here at all. Okay. Okay, apple ice cream. I got those two things. Okay, and then we head back out. It's... Hey, child. Huh? Haven't seen you guys around here before. Are you merchants? Here to buy fruit? Actually, no, we're here for a different reason. As a matter of fact, we're bracers. Bracers? You mean like a gay? I don't know. You don't look that strong to me, especially because you're a girl. Ugh, why don't you tell me how you really feel? But after seeing my great skill at the staff, do you think you can still call me weak? Oh, wow, that's amazing, like a tornado. Hope you learn a lesson that looks can be deceiving. Now, how about another amazing demonstration with my staff? Estelle, be careful. Wasn't it just yesterday you hit yourself in the face doing that? Anyway, are you Louis by chance? Yeah. But how do you know my name? We heard from the village elder. He said you saw some kind of flying shadow. Do you think you could tell us a little bit more about what you saw that night? Sure, if you want. But the soldiers from the army already searched the place and didn't find anything. That's fine. We're not worried about that. Do you think you could just tell us about what you saw, in as much as you can remember? Okay, I'll try. You see, I like watching the stars at night, so I often stay out of my house at night to come here and look at the stars. And the other night, when I was out here looking at the stars, I saw two shadows moving across the sky. Now, hold on a minute here. You said you saw two shadows? Yeah, that's right. And they were different sizes, too. Kind of like a mom leading a kid. Two shadows, two sizes. It's consistent with an airline in the sky and an airship, if you think about it. Yeah, the aircraft we ran across in the woods was definitely smaller than a typical airliner. And the two shadows just come on flying north until I couldn't see them anymore. So north is... There's a trail that continues behind the village, and it leads to an old Cyprian mine that was abandoned some time ago. The soldiers in the army supposedly searched it up but didn't come up with anything. That's why they said I must have been just dreaming. And then they laughed at me like I didn't know what I was talking about. The boy started to well up with tears. Oh, enough of that. You're a boy, right? And boys don't cry. Don't say that, Estelle. Boys can cry. Guys, boys can cry. Don't listen to that. We're not like those stupid soldiers. We don't think you're telling a lie either, and we're going to prove it. Really? Darn straight. You just leave it to us. So no more crying, okay? Okay. You're a really nice person. As usual, she's got a knack with the kids. Yeah, maybe it is a virtue. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It's nothing. Let's focus on the task at hand. It's like we've got stuff to do. Right. Let's hurry and get to the trail down the village and see what we can find. What? I'm sorry. Where were we supposed to go? The North Trail? There's another way out of town. That's over here. Because this is north, so the directions here fuck me up. Also, do you love this right here? This is great. This is so fucking confusing. This one. I've already fought so many things, I really don't want to fight anything else. Could you slide by? Just gonna yoink. I'm really bad with directions. Okay, well there's nothing over here, so this way? This is north, and this way? Okay, that's a chest I already got. Okay. I'm just like going the wrong way apparently. Oh yeah, abandoned mine. Forgot about that. That was for the side quest I was doing. Suffering, so much suffering. But I put that there in case I missed a chest there. The gate is secured with a heavy chain padlock. This looks like the entrance to an abandoned mine. It kind of reminds me of the Malga mine, except for the fact that it's all deserted. It seems this place was abandoned quite some time ago. The padlock and chain are rusted. Doesn't look like this gate has been open recently, which means there's no buzz in the sky bandits entered through here. I wonder if that's why the army never investigated the place. You're probably not going to find any clues searching around an old mine, that's for sure. What's wrong, Estelle? Maybe it's just me, but do you feel any air flowing out of here? When you say out of here, do you mean the mine? Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Joshua wet the tip of his index finger and with his tongue and held it out. You're right, Estelle. It's rather subtle, but there's an air flowing out of here. Just like I thought, huh? Sometimes your senses can be surprising and sharp. You know that? I wonder if you get that from your father. My dad's not anything to do with it, but forget about that. Aren't you more interested in what's inside this old mine? There's certainly a possibility that connects to somewhere. It's probably worth checking out. Well, in that case, let's burst this lock off. Hey, don't you even think about doing that. For now, we better head back to the village and talk with the elder. He might have the key. You're no fun, Shara. What, we talked to the elder? What the fuck? Where are you, elder? What the hell? Who was I supposed to talk to? Yeah, the elder. Hey, yo, elder. Where the fuck are you? Looking for my husband. It's the time of the day. I'm sure he's up at the grave right on the hill. Okay, so he's on the grave site. So it's up here. So this is where you are, Elder Ryzen. Oh, it's you young britches, is it? Well, this is a rather extravagant grave for a small village like this, isn't it? It was erected to mourn all those souls we lost 10 years ago. Since the Boast region was near to the Empire, it was in the thick of the fray. This village lost a number of good people in the hostilities. That's terrible. There's no need for you to get somber, too, though. These days, cleaning this money is just one of my daily routines. I guess you two wouldn't have come up here if you didn't think there was something I could help you with, right? Alright, there was something I want to talk to you about. But before that, would you mind if we paid our respects as well? I know we don't have any flowers to give, but we'd at least like to offer up a prayer. Ah, I see. No, of course I don't mind. I'm sure all those looking down from above will be overjoyed by the gesture. So you say there might be some clues in that old mine, huh? I know for certain the soldiers didn't check inside. After I heard Louis' story, it really got me thinking. We'd like to check the place out just in case. Would you mind lending us the key to the entrance? The key for the padlock, Give me a minute here. I don't have a good voice for everybody. Like, I only have so much to do. I'm sure I put it in this drawer. Oh, right, here it is. Okay, this should get you inside. Wow, this key looks ancient. Many thanks, Elder Ryzen. This will really help a lot. Don't mention it. We're always indebted to the Bracer Guild for their help. It's only natural that we would try and return the favor. Thank you. If everyone was doing as coppered as you, it would make our lives a lot easier. We'll be sure to let you know if we find anything. I would appreciate that. Don't you love when it's like, go here, go here, go here? But like, you're going to the same thing? Love that. To get a secure Levy chain padlock. Let's use this key we part from the village elder. Use a abandoned mine key. That was one heavy gate. Let's have a look inside, shall we? I don't know about the skyvans, but I could definitely sense monsters in here. Everyone stay alert. I should probably save. Okay, I'll save here. Is this a whole dungeon thing? Because, like... But there's nothing left. There you go. Man, it's bright in here. Huh? Isn't that the... Quiet as tell. Looks like we hit the jackpot. How do they not see us? We just fucking moseyed on in? Forget about the heavy things and focus on the food provision and valuables. And hurry it up, will ya? It's only a matter of time before someone finds this place. Roger that. Get that. Good, understood. What's an airline doing like in a place like this? I guess that kid wasn't seeing things after all. This looks like an area that used to be for strip mining. It certainly turned out to be a great place to hide something of this size. Yeah, who would have thought to look in here? Look at that. Aren't they loading the airliner cargo into their own ship? Let's worry about that later. We've got to figure out a way to bag these guys before they get away again. So this is our third trip, huh? Man, Don can be a real slave driver sometimes. Oh well, once it's taken care of, we'll be able to sit back and negotiate a nice fat ransom. Hold it right there! Who in the... The scorching blaze of justice shall never fade away as long as evil thrives in this world. The League of Extraordinary Bracers has arrived! Huh? The League of what? You bonehead, why do you always get carried away saying like that? What's with you two? Now I look like a big fool saying that stuff all alone. You're the ones with Josiah who had to run with back and roulette. This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early. It can't be right. We're not supposed to be here this early? What the heck are you talking about? In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you're hereby under arrest and charged with hijacking of an airliner and its passengers. I hope for your sakes you'll come along quietly. Now, hold on just a minute. Are you trying to tell me that only 3 of you came here to arrest us? You see anything else, bandit boy? So we're not involved with the others then, huh? And that simplifies things. Let's get them, boys. Do they think we're the intelligence team? Did I just say Kyle produced a bomb for an unknown reason?
Come on.
Yo. We're just gonna pummel Kyle over here for funsies. Got him. Goodbye, fuckboy.
All right, we're good to go.
I feel like he died way too easy. I feel like Josette was harder than him. To be fair, who knows what level I'm supposed to be. Hey, thank you for the red set, Beth. Fuck's sake. Missing some of that in my life. Oh, you guys are tougher than I thought. It's no wonder Josette got beat by you three. Sweet talk won't get you anywhere, buddy. It's time to surrender and let the passengers go. You don't know anything, do you? What did you call yourself? Leave like sexually dim? Leave like exceptionally dim or something? You're making fun of my awesome team name? You're dead. Look out. And like that, they vanish. What is this? You've got to be kidding. Another smoke screen? It's too bad about the rest of the cargo, but we'll just have to live without it. Later, bracers. Ow, something got in my eyes. Don't worry, it's not poisonous. Looks like it was a typical smoke canister. Their ship is already out of sight. This is getting really old. It's not once but twice now they've gotten away. If I get demoted for this at the guild, there's not much I can say in my defense. Oh, Shara, quit acting like it was all your fault. We're responsible for letting them get away too. If we got time to kick ourselves over this, then there's got to be some other constructive things we can do. Oh well, you sound like you should be the senior bracer. Well, at least we were able to take back the airline, so how about we have a look? The passengers may be inside. Right. I don't think we're nonchalantly gonna find Dad in here, but, you know, go off. We don't have time to be looking around anywhere else. Right now, our first party should be investigating the airliner. I was just looking around, bro! Airliner Lind. Wow, it's pretty barren here. There's not a piece of cargo left. Evidently, the Skybands managed to make off with it all. At least judging by the looks of things. At any rate, we should do a thorough investigation of the place. Okay. Here's a lift car. Looks like the same type as those at the landing port. The Skybands probably use this to move the cargo. I wonder what this is. It's the orbital engine control panel. It looks like the flow of the orbital energy has completely stopped. Let me, thank you. One part at a time. Looks like this is the captain's seat. If these were any other circumstances, I would love to sit here. Don't even think about it. Here's a steering wheel used to pilot the ship. I wonder where the pilot could have gone. Fucking, they hijacked the plane, bro. Anything else out here? Apparently there's a door back there. Oh, that's just this door? Oh, what's this just door? Just also goes outside? Alright. It's bright in here. There's a lot of light shining in this place. This poor potted plant doesn't look like it's gonna make it. Bunch of plant murderers. Probably has been watered for days. That is so random. I feel like I've investigated everything. Unless I'm missing something. I didn't see anything else. Okay, want me to go back out here? We checked it over, but looks like there's nobody inside. There's a high possibility passengers would transfer to the Skybands airship and then to wherever their hideout is. Agreed. But this sucks. Right when I thought we had some clues, we're back to zero. Come on, cheer up already. It's not like every clue hasn't completely vanished. Why do you think the Skybands hid the airline in a place like this? Huh? Hey, baby. As far as I can tell, the orbital engine of the ship has completely stopped, which means that the orbital engine was stripped from the aircraft. That's a train. I'm sorry if you hear that in the background. I know it's because the orbital energy in orbit gradually recharges over time. Furthermore, the Skybands made multiple trips to carry off a large amount of cargo. Considering the time and the risk involved, don't you think it would have been more effective just to take the entire airliner to their hideout? Yeah, that does seem a little odd that they didn't. No! 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 My cat likes to sit on top of my PC sometimes, and it's annoying. No! You know better. So why the hell the alien a key then? All I can think is that they did in order to... Yes, that's exactly right. I'm not gonna lie, I have my own guess, but I'm gonna go over here and look at it because that's how you get max bracer points, and I kind of need those. So, for my guess, I would imagine that their height is in a slightly peculiar place, maybe 10 to 15 arg in size. In short, a peculiar place in which only a small aircraft like the Sky Bandit airship could land. Interesting. How about a terrain covered with extreme differences in height, like mountains and ravines? That seems like a likely place for the Sky Bandit's hideout. Yes, that's what I've been thinking too. However, if that's the case, then we may be unable to do anything else. There's a possibility that their hideout may be in a place we can't reach by foot. Then what can we do? Well, I hate to say it, but we may have to share our conclusions with the army and ask for their cooperation, because they're the ones with the patrol ships. What? Now you're trying to tell us we should go crawling back to the army and ask them for help? Either way, we still have to report to them about the airliner. Personally speaking, I still think we should cooperate with the army, whatever their attitude may be, especially if that means bringing the hostages back safe and sound. I guess you're right. This isn't the time or place for letting my personal feelings get the best of me. For the time being, let's get back to the Guild reporter fighting Telegram. We should be able to contact the Hawking Gate if we use the orbital telephone. How do I get off the ship? Let me down. Zoomy. Okay. Oh, there's more? Oh, shit! Huh? What the heck? Great. Now this is something I did not expect. I wonder if we should be glad since they saved us the trouble of having to contact them. We're about to be charged with this. The fuck? We have found a suspicious armed group. Put your hands in the air, all of you. What is this world coming? A woman and two kids are the Skybanks? Though this girl does look shifty. Hey now, that's just rude. Who are you calling Skybanks? Can't you use a shiny emblem on my chest? That bracer emblem, Hoping for most, and like that proves your innocence. General fuckboy. General Morgan? Why are you here? After looking over the reports of my men, I found this place had been insufficiently investigated, so I came to see for myself. Would have thought that a lot of you conspiring with the Skybans. Might I get you to stop with the accusations, General? What happened if you find this place one step ahead of your men? If that's true, then why don't you tell me what the Skybans are? Are there hostages inside the airliner? We almost had the Skybans, but they managed to escape, and there are no hostages to be found here. Looks like the truth has come out. Most likely you notified the Skymans to let them know we were coming. Wait a minute here, how would you cut with the crap? My thoughts exactly. Alright, men, take them into custody. Sick. Who's bailing us out? Who's doing it? The general will be questioning himself. The general will be questioning himself on the morrow. If your innocence is proven, you'll be released in 2 or 3 days. So for the time being, this cell will give you a place to cool your heels. This is not even funny. Tossing in a place like this without even listening to a word we have to say. If we already managed to arrest the Skymans, then I'm sure we'd have our names cleared. But with the way things are at the moment, that may not be possible. Huh? Why not? Remember what the Skyvan leader we fought in the old mine said, right? He said, this can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early, if I remember correctly. Now that you mention it, he did say that, didn't he? You're not trying to tell me that he meant the army by that, are you? I don't know for sure, but I would bet that's what he meant. Which means that... Yeah. The Skybans have a mole in the army. Our collaborator is leaking information. That's what you wanted to say, isn't it, Joshua? Yeah. Well, if that's the case, they'll never get caught. Which means we're the only ones that stood a chance of nabbing them. But now we're stuck in here. I wonder how your father would get around this little setback. My. Is this Oliver? Well, don't you just need a little fix? Huh? Did you just say something, Joshua? No, I didn't say anything. Came from the cell next door. Oh, it sounds familiar. Oh, how could you say something so heartless? My lustrous voice should be recognizable to anyone. It's Oliver. Could this unfounded self-confidence and tone of certain narcissism belong to? It's you, isn't it, Oliver? You do remember my dulcet chords. To think that we'd meet again in a place like this, it seems that we are bound by destiny. Why are you here? Thought we took you to Bose. And now you're locked up in a place like this? What the heck did you do? Come now, let's not worry about all the little details, shall we? I have my reasons, which are deeper than the deepest ocean and higher than the highest peak. I'm definitely not asking now. Sure, we get tired while you talked our ears off. What a coincidence, Estelle. I was just thinking the same thing. So, there you have it. We don't really care to know. You talk so much that I'd probably be an old woman by the time you're done, and I'm not ready for wrinkles yet. Come on now, let's not be like that. I'll fill in all the details of the tragic incident which befell me. Didn't you listen, dummy? We don't want to hear about it. It all began after we parted ways. I did some window shopping in the Bose Market and then moved on to the Antarose restaurant. You see, once I had eaten to my heart's content, I began to play the grand piano to then feed my artistic soul. And upon doing so, the restaurant manager was overcome by my skill, so I was asked to stay and work as a professional pianist for the restaurant. That's great and all, but I thought you were supposed to be a lutist. A musical gene is not limited to just one instrument. Anyway, back to my story. After negotiating a few of my own conditions, I accepted the job offer. These conditions were, of course, food and wine for free every day instead of Mira. I don't know how to put it, but that's very Olivier. That's very you, Olivier. Oh, it's Olivier. I go calling him Oliver. Olivier. Let me correct myself. Yeah, I'm not sure how that has anything to do with you getting thrown in jail. Well, this is where the real sob story begins. That night, I'd been enjoying a plate of sautéed duck I had the chef prepare, but the blood sauce which had been used was a little too overbearing for my palate. Consequently, I began to feel that normal red wine was not satisfying enough. The more you talk, the more I want to hate you. But go on, I'm curious, in spite of knowing better. Well, so I borrowed a bottle of wine, which seemed good from the cellar, something called Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183. Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183? That's a legendary vintage wine that was auctioned off in the World City. Oh, aren't you well informed? I heard a rumor about it too, so of course I was interested in having a drink for myself. Auction off? How much are we talking about here? From what I heard, it went for somewhere in the neighborhood of 500,000 Mira. 500,000 Mira? For just one bottle? That's out of this world. And you didn't, did you, Olivier? Ha, such a needless question. Of course I opened the bottle and had a sip. Its sweet-smelling fragrance tickled my nostrils. Its luxurious, mellow taste caressed my throat. And can you believe what else? A rose-tinted vignette of mine and space existed within that very bottle. I don't think I can listen to this any longer. Train, sorry if you hear it. Yeah, my ears are bleeding from listening to stupidity. I'm completely dumbfounded. The sad thing is that after taking a sip of such excellent wine, I began to feel the food was lacking. And I was having the chef cook me something else to match the wine. The restaurant manager returned. Since I'm a stingy fellow, I cordially invited him to join me for a drink. But for some reason, he got rather upset. In fact, he got so steaming mad that his face looked like a ripe tomato. Before I could say another word, a group of soldiers came filing in. And well, one thing led to another, and can't say another word about this tragedy being dragged all the way out here without coming to tears. So let's all weep together as you sympathize with my dilemma. Idiot. Pardon, but do my ears deceive me? I could have sworn I heard and even a surly misheard idiot coming from your cell. Are you listening? This is where the story gets really interesting. You see, several further trials awaited me after I was brought here. Hello? Are you listening? You three, get up. Oh, I'm tired. What's wrong? What are you trying to tell us when we're being interrogated this early in the morning? So early, even for me. No, it's just the opposite. You're being released. Huh? Why all of a sudden? Is there a reason for this? Yes, I'd like to consider myself that reason. Yeah, I knew it was the mayor. Mayor Maybell? Well, what an unusual place to be meeting you. I'm really sorry about everything that's happened to you, but don't worry, your names have been cleared. I don't completely agree with everything, but there's a request coming from Maybell herself. You better remember to thank her. So you mean Mayor Maybell stepped on our behalf? No, that's not exactly it. I just explained your situation to General Morgan. Our situation? Yes, I have one question for the both of you. Are you really the children of Cassius Bright? Yes, that's right. This is Estelle Bright, and I'm his adopted son, Joshua. I see. Now that you mention it, the girl does slightly resemble Lena. You knew my mother? Yes, I enjoyed your mother's cooking on several occasions when I visited your home in Relent. Why, in fact, we even met once when you were just a baby. Now, wait just a minute. You're a personal acquaintance of my dad's? I knew that he was in the military before, but... I don't know. Cassius Bright the Bracer. The only Cassius I know is the one from the service. He was a rare strategist. Dad? I just can't imagine what he saw in the Bracer Guild. Makes me angry just thinking about it. You'll have to excuse me. Okay, fuckboy, sayonara. What's wrong with him? Seems like your father was a brilliant officer in the military. I've heard from the general that he tried several times to get your father to change his mind about retiring. I didn't know that. Somehow it feels hard to believe. However, if that's the case, the general's hatred for bracers may stem from Cassius leaving the army, from the vexation of being left by one of his most promising men. I get the same impression. So what you're saying is, our lives are such a pain because of Dad? That dirty, rotten scoundrel! How about we turn to Bose now? With the airliner being found, the situation has taken a new turn, so there are a number of things I'd like to discuss with you. Oh, sure. Is something the matter? I'm definitely ready to get out of here, but it feels like we're forgetting something. Now that you mention it, what could it be? He's still in there? Oh, how callous people can be at times. How could you forget about a companion who spent the night with you in a cold, hard cell? How lamentable, how pitiful. Fine, be that way. I shall wither away, friendless and hungry, alone in this dark purgatory. Is he still here? Yeah, I completely forgot about him. Sorry to say this, but there's not much we can do for you. Is he the musician I heard about? The one who chugged that bottle of Grand Chardonnay without a second thought? Chugged? Ha, indeed, that is I. You, my fair lass, I'd be heartbroken if you took my intentions the wrong way. For you see, I perceived it as an advance payment for the exquisite services that I was about to render. You're quite the interesting character. Alright, I'll see what I can do to bargain with the general for your release. Really? Truly? You would do such a kind service for a man such as myself? I think that may be asking a bit much. If the restaurant takes this trial, there's going to be at least a lawsuit. Well, there's no need to worry about that. You see, the owner of the restaurant is me. Huh? And that Grand Chardonnay was the very one I bid on. That being the case, I'm fairly confident there won't be any other problems over the matter. Damn. She's so nonchalant. Hey! I can't believe you were released. It's like a stroke of bad luck. Please don't lay on the compliments so thick. However, it pains my soul that I partake of such a fine wine without paying a single mira. Shall I play the piano in the restaurant per our contract to remedy that? I think I'm going to have to pass on that. After what happened, I think it would be a bit awkward having you back there. I, for one, don't think you'd mind a bit. Yeah, she sure does have some thick skin. Let's just think of this as an unfortunate incident for the both of us. But I don't think I can just let things go like this. Let's see. Seems like you're investigating something at the moment, right? How about I lend my assistance in return for the wine? Huh? Well, that does sound interesting. Could I ask you to join these bracers in their work? Ain't no way we're getting him on our team. Ha! Could you ever? Let's let our new working relationship bloom like a magnolia at the height of spring. Hold on a second. What do we do to deserve this? Your general weirdness aside, simply having an amateur like you around is honestly going to be a pain. Are you confident that you won't be a drag on our work or our sanity? Well, I'm somewhat confident in my marksmanship and magic, but of course I'd be distressed if you try to list my music genius in the same group. That's the kind of line that gets me really worried. But maybe we could use an extra hand. As long as we can't count on the army to help us up, I have the feeling that we'll be short on manpower. Well, alright then, we'll use it for what you're worth. However, if we do happen to conclude you're not worth your weight, you're dumped from the party. Are you going to be okay with that? Of course I don't mind. I'd never let you down, so please be reassured. Well, my expectations are you're pretty much at rock bottom anyway, so I know you won't let me down. I'm glad things are already settled between you all. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. Tell us? Actually, the town did seem pretty noisy when we were heading here. What happened? Truth be told, last night there was a large-scale burglary in Beau's South Block. The weapon shop and oral factory were targeted as were a number of private residences. What? So this was the work of the Sky Bandits? It's unknown at this time, but it seems highly probable. The unit of the Royal Army is concurrently conducting an investigation. I see. I guess we'd be able to do an investigation of our own then. Yes, I'd like to formally request that you do just that. I'll send a payment over to the guild for the work you've done so far. Please make use of the money for your investigation expenses. I have a feeling that the army's going to get in our way again. But I guess when that happens, it happens. Whether they get in our way or not, I don't think we should be forthcoming with the army about any information we come across, because if there's really a spy in their midst, they'll just leak it to the Sky Bandits. Oh, I'm reluctant to say I think it's best for keep quiet about our findings. Anyways, let's act with prudence. Alrighty, my bosom companions, shall we head to the South Block? Look, buddy, who made you king of the show? Did I actually get Oliver? What level is he? Olivier, sorry. Olivier. Oh, he's level 15. That means I'm like perfect. Oh, I love him. Okay, I'm gonna actually end this episode here for now. I don't know if Olivier stays with us or he comes and goes kind of thing. He's just vibing around, but I would be really excited if he stays with us. So we'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will upload here on YouTube weekly, usually Tuesdays at noon EST, and if you don't say by then, it should be there by the end of the week. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Fridays on Twitch from 2 to 3, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can check out my schedule with my, on my Twitch if you want to know what I'm streaming. I tweet out, usually when I'm going live and stuff like that. Our videos get delayed, that will all be there. All of my social links are in my bio, and you can follow me on any platform. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video or over on my Twitch channel. Or both, Bye!